Welcome to Student Management and Student Success. This is the point in the course where the learner record becomes an intervention workflow rather than a collection of data. By the end of the module, learner should be able to trace one real support scenario from learner context to alert to case to care plan, explain who owns the next action. Let's start by separating two education cloud capabilities that are often blended together. Student management is the staff and faculty view of important student information. It centralizes student contact information, relationship, emergency contacts, and enrollment data. An institution can also add a household relationship graph. It answers who is this learner and what context should this staff member see. Student success is the coordinated support workspace. Its advisor and director experience use learner profile, cases, record alerts, success team, care plans, goals, tasks, programs, benefits, and analytics to help a learner progress. It answers what concerns are we responding to, who will respond, and how will we know the support happen. Keep this boundary explicit throughout this particular module. A learner profile is a consolidated, actionable view for advisor, but a record alert is tied to a case. A care plan is a staff-led support plan associated with a case and a participant. An action plan is a separate capability that can be managed through the learner experience. In the demo of, we will see how Sophia student has a learner profile where academic standing is academic probation. And we'll also see the academic case, which is 1003, as a record type academic. It is a support container that connects the learner to the intervention work. The active care plan examples Sophia first gen onboarding plan. It is linked to the case 1003 as Sophia student as participant and as an active status. We are going to make use of the Salesforce org now to see how the records are linked to each other. We are not going to create any record. I'm just going to give you a walkthrough. Let's first look into the learner context. Now let's go back and search for Sophia student. So we have got Sophia student. It has got a learner profile. Then it is enrolled to programs. We can see for various terms what the grades are. And these grades are across various courses for a particular term. We can see that it is enrolled in this particular program. So that is learning program plan. Now, simultaneously, now let's switch to the student success, where let's search for learner profiles. I got a learner profile for Sophia student. So the learner profile aggregates selected information from related education record. So an advisor can work from an actionable view rather than search across isolated tabs. So if you see over here, it tells me which particular academic term, who is the primary advisor. Then it also tells me the email. All this information is scattered across different tabs. All of that information is pulled. What is the GPA right now? Your total units completed. So if someone asks you what fact tells an advisor that a learner may need support, the answer would be the academic probation standing, not an assumption. So take for example, if I on this particular, if I say show all data and search for academic. So for the label academic standing, the value is academic probation. So this tells me that this particular learner needs support. Let's go back to presentation. Now let's talk about the alerts. Now let's go back, search for record alert. So over here, we have got a record alert of subject grade concern alert. Now this particular alert is connected to a case record, which is a Sophia academic case. And over here, if I click over here, it tells me the course offering participating release. So there is a flow which fires based on a record created in this particular object. I'll show you the flow also in the subsequent lab. And based on the letter grade, it is going to create a record alert. So now let's open this parent case also. So over here on this particular case, we can see that this particular case is showing the learner progress. It is for a particular. It also shows me all the alerts which are associated with this particular case. So the alerts over here is related to a case. The alert is not a replacement for the case. And these alerts are created via flow. So if the question is what is a staff work container, the expected answer is the academic case. This particular case is created of record type academic, and then it has got a specific layout which tells me about the academic details, and also if there's any alert, the progress for a particular course. So the alert identifies a concern, the case organize intervention and handoff. Let's go back presentation. So now let's talk about how the response should be when an alert is created. So let's go to care plan. We have a care plan by name Sophia First Gen Onboarding Plan. Just check the status is active. The participant is Sophia and it is associated to the case. So based on the alert, this is the response, a care plan which is assigned to the Sophia. Over here in the goal assignment, we have assigned what all tasks has to be done as part of this care plan. If I open, it tells me that the assignee, this goal assignee is Sophia. The definition is status, strengthen wellness and fostering retention. And this is that goal definition that we have. And it belongs to usage type improvement category academy. Now let's go back to, so this was my goal assignment. So if I go back to care plan details, now let's look at the care plan template. This is a reusable action plan template. It is not Sophia's care plan. Care plans coordinate case-based staff support, while action plans and their templates can guide learner tasks and appear to the learner experience. So over here, if I want to preview it, this particular template has got a goal, and then we also have a benefit associated to that particular goal. Let's go back to presentation. Now let's look into the flow also. So we have a flow which is sending a signal. So that signal is, so anytime a course offering participant result is updated and has these values C, D, or F, then that means the grade is C, D, or F. Then check whether a case record exists or not. If it does not exist, then send an email. Then if it exists, then we'll create an alert which we saw. If the grade is F, then we are going to create a case team role, case team member, and then we are going to create a task for that particular case team member that it has to. Now let's look at the case also. We have to follow up with student, fail the course. So in this way, we are responding to a signal and creating a follow-up task for the case team member to follow up with the student because failed the course. Now, once you get time, you can, in your sandbox, you can create a care plan. Once you have created the care plan, then you can make it actionable by adding appropriate goal definition, benefits, or follow-up tasks. Then you can apply a care plan to an alert.